shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And believe it, that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role play. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Nobody near Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Forrest. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the NBA2K16 close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said,
the last
you don't
video,
stand a chance giving up easy looks inside.
I played one more game, so I played the Hornets. So yeah, I couldn't really lose it or not, but anyway, I'm not being no bitch or no fuck that I unplugged the game so I can replay them. No.
On that side of the ball.
But,
and guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
You often hear athletes saying they do it for the fans, but with
anyway, I'm not going to be talking to you because I'm really not going to right now.
Yeah, I say he's walking the talk in that regard. I mean, he really looks out for his fans, appreciates and respects them, understands and engages with them.
But yeah, I'm just not in a good mood right now. I really wasn't just playing with the fans. Yeah, I'm not going to be talking to
Leonard, he's checked in for Turner. Solomon Hill comes in for Jordan. And it's Alan Crabb in for Brown. They set the pick. Here's Williamson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming out of the
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the...
Play free. Just...
You know, he may be having fun. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sanders checked in for Leonard. Paul George comes in for Hill. Bradley's checked in for Alan Crabb. And Prime Time subbed in for Hill. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Marvin Williams. He's out there with Batum. Kemba Walker is out there with Alexander. And it's Williamson who's shooting guard. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The pass to Alexander. Inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing. Oh! You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt to dunk like that when you're behind. But I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Hornets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
George with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Screened by Sanders. Prime time, the pass to Sanders. Shot clock at 5. Forrest. The shot's good on the assist by George. Prime time's got his second basket of the night. Hornets leading by 10. Outside, Walker. It's tipped. Sanders with the steal. Here's Prime time, defended by Batum. From deep, and he trains the three. Good looking shot there from Prime time. And Prime time's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers. And it's Walker penetrating. And he slams it one-handed.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Play 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what.
And welcome back to the NBA. Ends up with a new group on the floor. And some changes here for the Hornets. Pacers leading by 4. Forrest in at point guard. Sanders out there with Myers Leonard. Then there's Hill. And it's Crabbe in at the 2 spot. Look at that jam.
Punches it down the top.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. And defensively, guys, they've lost something since halftime. I mean, they've given up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops here. Play with some urgency.
Out to the wing. Here's Clancy. Traps in the tray. He's got 8.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Shots good from Prime time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
That's good. There's 42 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Leonard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Prime time. He's got 12. Shot clock at 3. Out left to the wing. Pass to Williamson. Here's Clancy.
That
Got a piece of it. Hill. It could go.
And now, let's hear it. We go. East Bay.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter. Times checked in for George Hill. Pacers leading by 5. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Batum is out there with Alexander. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And a wide open look for Walker. Off target with his 3.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it. They've been splashing home those 3s since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin?
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's prime time, guarded by Walker. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Walker again missing.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, you're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He gives them a double-digit lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out from the side. What a time to have this kind of serve.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sanders checked in for Turner. Myers-Leonard comes in for Jarnell Stokes. Hill is checked in for George. And it's Alan Crabb in for Brandon.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Here's prime time. Uses the glass to finish the lead. Prime time's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It's our time. It's our time. You're so close to closing this one out. Freak, you're the hot hand. So let's get him the ball.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Clancy. And a miss there on the triple. Here's prime time. From deep three-point range, it's off.
And I think
so no problem for
to the
Indiana.
bench shot, but I was like trying to do
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward. Paul George.
Well, he came to rescue the team tonight. I mean, things were getting desperate for him, and the consecutive losses kept him out of it.
And that'll do it.
That was the game you do, the new Hornets game.
From myself, Kenny Smith,
I'll see it.
Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
And I will
Have
see
a
you later.
wonderful evening.